Folks, I have another great show for you, and we're going to bring back Chef Eddie Garza, who's absolutely amazing, and it's all about plant-powered food, right?
Plant-powered food.
Plant-powered food. And I got to tell you something. You know what's important to me, what's important to everybody, is A, food has to taste good. B, it's got to look good. And the other big ingredient, it has to be good for you, right?
Exactly.
And I got to tell you something, we're going to have all of that and more, I promise you, and more with the next thing that we're doing, which is a what?
We are making a red bean burger. It's delicious, it's full of spice, and it's going to be, well, maybe a little too spicy for some people, but I think, you know, the spicier the better.
Red bean burger.
Red bean burger.
Spicy burger.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the first thing we do, Eddie?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our flax egg. Now, we're using regular flax meal. We're going to add a little bit of water. So we've got 3 tablespoons of flax meal, 1/4 cup of water. Just going to mix this in for just a tad. We're going to let it sit.
Wow.
All right.
It's already solidifying, actually.
So now we're going to add some crushed tomatoes. We've got a 12-ounce can of crushed tomatoes.
Okay.
A 15-ounce can of red beans.
Red beans.
Pretty simple.
Love it.
Now we're going to go ahead and mash this up with a potato masher, just to give it a little bit of texture.
You know how I like to mash. Can I mash a little bit?
Go for it.
All right.
Please help me out.
Okay. And then what happens after we mash?
Well, after we mash this up, we're going to go ahead and put in a few spices. I'm going to start with a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Just a little bit of salt.
Continue to mash?
Continue to mash, please. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to add some garlic.
Garlic. Oh, my God. Folks, it's already smelling unbelievable right now.
It's going to taste even better and smell even better with that. This is some dark chili powder.
Wow.
Now, if you do want to cut back on the heat, this is where you want to cut back. Cut back on the chili powder, but I say the more the merrier. Now we are going to go ahead and add some cumin.
Cumin.
Yeah.
Folks, just take a look at that. Huh? Unbelievable.
Now,
cumin.
Now, do you want to go ahead and get your hands in there, or should I go ahead and do this
part? I'm going to let you do that.
All right. So the next part is going to actually be going in and making sure that we mash all of the beans pretty well. I'm just mixing everything.
Squeeze them. You
really squeezing them.
And you get yourself right into the whole thing.
Just get right into it.
I think that's, you know, food should be like that.
Right. Now, the last part, you want to go ahead and grab those quick oats for us.
Now, this is amazing to me. Quick oats, folks. So you're going to put in now. Should I put it all in?
Go ahead and put it all in. And we're going to go ahead and take our flax egg, which now you can see is the consistency of an egg. We're going to dump this in as well. And this is going to really help it all solidify.
Now, folks, this is going to be our burger. So when you think of a burger as actually coming together, and when you put it on the grill, it has to stay together. This is what's going to make it happen.
This is what's going to make it happen. Now, we're going to let
man,
this...
that smells good. Oh, my God.
It does, right? Good.
It smells so good right now.
It is absolutely delicious. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for just a little bit while we go heat that grill. Do you want to turn that grill on for us?
Yeah, let me do that for you right now.
Great.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and put it on medium-high. We want it to reach about 350 degrees.
All right, we're good.
We're going to separate this mixture into 4 pieces.
Oh, you need some parchment paper. Oh, we already have these right there.
Yeah, so we've actually already got some patties already created. And don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Check this out.
But you know, it's still kind of a wet consistency.
That's a really great point. They do seem a little bit wet, and I'll tell you why. They're virtually oil-free. You probably noticed there was no oil that I put in here. So these are now just in a little piece of parchment paper. We've got a couple of these, and we're going to take them to the grill.
Okay, Eddie.
All right, great.
Now we can put them right in the grill pan, right?
Right, exactly. Now, Rob, would you mind spraying that just a little bit?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Now we'll just place these on.
I'm going to bring it forward a little bit. There, like that.
All right, we don't want to start a fire, do we?
I don't want you burning yourself.
All right. So now we're going to
very
carefully take that off.
Okay.
We're going to seal
I'm going to
this.
slide this back just a tad.
All right. Sounds great.
Perfect. Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and seal that, and we're going to let that cook for about 7 minutes on each side.
So, Eddie, okay, the burgers are off, and they look fabulous.
They're fantastic. Check these out.
I can't believe that they've held their consistency. It's
well,
incredible.
As I said, there's no oil in it. So what it basically did is it took the basically all the water out of it.
I love it.
So we've got all the flavor, and what we're going to do is...
Genius. Let me tell you that right now.
Well, Do you want to have some burgers with me? We've got some.
I've been dying to have
All right.
burgers. Oh my God.
Well, go ahead and take a bun.
What kind of condiments do you put on?
We're gonna put pretty much anything that you would put on any burger.
Okay.
So some of my favorites. I mentioned to you before that I love yellow mustard.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start mine off with just a little bit of yellow mustard lathered on. Do you want some of the same?
I'm gonna have some of that. Yeah.
Great.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you.
Now on this.
I like being weighted.
I'm gonna go ahead and just grab a burger.
Can we just use our fingers? Yeah.
Use your fingers.
Okay.
Perfect. And then
you've got what? You've got just mayo.
We
right?
do. We've
Which
got.
is a great product. By the
It's a
way.
really fantastic product. I'm gonna put a little bit of just mayo on the top of my burger. Would you like some of this on yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna do what you do, Eddie.
Okay.
You can't go wrong with a shot.
You
right
can't.
there.
You can't go wrong. All right. I'm gonna skip the mustard, but if you or the ketchup, but if you like ketchup,
but I do like the pickles.
I love pickles.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple of pickles. It's just
And,
standard dills.
I see you have tomatoes, romaine, and some.
Yeah.
Red
So we've
onions,
got
which is gonna be
some
unbelievable.
tomatoes.
Wow.
Do you like red onion?
I do.
Okay.
There's nothing I don't like.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some of these too.
Okay.
Piece of lettuce for you.
Put that on there.
I'll take one for myself as well.
Okay,
and
you
then,
want a top?
Yep,
Let me give you that one. It's got nice marks on it.
perfect.
Put that one on yours.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna put a
You
little
gonna
bit
put some
more
more stuff?
mustard.
Oh, that's good.
Just on the top.
I think I'm going to go with
The just mayo?
Yeah. I'm going to try that.
Well, I think I might go with some of that too. You can't go
No,
with too much just
no.
mayo.
I'm telling you, this is like the Dagwood almost, you know? Okay, put it on, right?
Yep.
Now, what Eddie and I do is sort of like our signature thing. On 3, we take our bite. You
Okay.
ready? So, let me get going here.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
What do you think?
I think you did it again. Folks, it's unbelievable. Plant-powered burger.
Plant-powered
I love
burger. Perfect for the weekend, perfect for the summer, perfect for any day, really.
Folks, go to my website, www.betterhealthgreaterwealth.tv to get the recipe. And as usual, you can learn more about Eddie. And I got to tell you something. Folks, you can't go wrong. This is a killer. One more.
All right.
Here we go.